The wound is the place where the light enters you. Grief is the price we pay for love. There is no greater sorrow than to recall in misery the time when we were happy. Sadness is but a wall between two gardens. Nobody understands another's sorrow, and nobody another's joy. The greater your capacity to love, the greater your capacity to feel the pain. Experiencing sadness and anger can make you feel more creative, and by being creative, you can get beyond your pain or negativity. The saddest thing about betrayal is that it never comes from your enemies. Tears are words that need to be written. The word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. Sadness is but a wall between two gardens. Every man has his secret sorrows which the world knows not, and oftentimes we call a man cold when he is only sad. The soul would have no rainbow had the eyes no tears. Sometimes, when one person is missing, the whole world seems depopulated. It's sad when someone you know becomes someone you knew. The worst kind of pain is when you're smiling to stop the tears from falling. Grief is the price we pay for love. The saddest summary of life contains three descriptions: could have, might have, and should have. We gather strength from sadness and from pain. Each time we die, we learn to live again. Sometimes you laugh because you've got no more room for crying. If you're feeling sad, remember that the world is 4.5 billion years old and you somehow managed to exist at the same time as David Bowie. There is no greater sorrow than to recall in misery the time when we were happy. The most painful goodbyes are the ones that are never said and never explained. I'm not crying because of you, you're not worth it. I'm crying because my delusion of who you were was shattered by the truth of who you are. Heavy hearts, like heavy clouds in the sky, are best relieved by the letting of a little water. When you're happy, you enjoy the music. But when you're sad, you understand the lyrics. The tragedy of life is not that it ends so soon, but that we wait so long to begin it. We must understand that sadness is an ocean, and sometimes we drown, while other days we are forced to swim. It is sad not to love, but it is much sadder not to be able to love. The sadness will last forever. Sadness flies away on the wings of time. The strongest hearts have the most scars. The cure for pain is in the pain. The greatest pain that comes from love is loving someone you can never have. Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form. Sadness is but a wall between two gardens. I wish I could give you my pain just for one moment so you can understand how much you hurt me. Grief is the price we pay for love. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Our greatest joy and our greatest pain come in our relationships with others. The good times of today are the sad thoughts of tomorrow. There is no greater sorrow than to recall happiness in times of misery. It's sad to know I'm done. But looking back, I've got a lot of great memories. The word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. The greatest pain that comes from love is loving someone you can never have. It is sad not to love, but it is much sadder not to be able to love. Tears are words that need to be written. The worst kind of pain is when you're smiling to stop the tears from falling. You cannot protect yourself from sadness without protecting yourself from happiness. The good times of today are the sad thoughts of tomorrow.